10, 9, 7, 6. And we're live. And welcome to the Daily Podcast. I'm not going to tell you who I am till the very end, but this is Ask Dr.Love Podcast. And we are live on Periscope. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Whatever your favorite, and Periscope. So today is the 6th day of the 21 Days to Be Well, the 21 Days to Wellness.com. And we're here to help you transition from whatever fear-based, worry-based, anger-based emotional state that you are in into self-healing empowerment. The purpose of Ask Dr. Love podcast is to answer any questions you might have about Asian medicine, massage, herbs, nutrition, supplements, superfoods, healing, and your own personal health. So we open this up for questions. I do a little beginning, and here is the beginning. So people say, how do I detox? Well, first thing we want to do is clean the blood. So we have little capsules of cayenne and garlic, which you're going to take with the juice. I've already spoken about the juice in previous podcasts. The juice consists of 50% celery, 25% carrot, 25% beet, piece of ginger, piece of garlic. But here's cayenne and garlic capsules, which clean out the blood vessel. Then we have bee pollen. Bee pollen is chewable. It is your cheat fail-safe. Whenever you feel like you want to cheat and get that piece of apple or that piece of cheese, you chew 2 bee pollen tablets. Then we have blue-green algae. This is a high-quality vegetable protein that feeds your brain. Your brain burns more calories than your body does. So on our detox, we want to provide protein to the brain. And then we have a stool softener, which breaks up stagnation in the colon and what we call the lower burners. And then we have agar powder. This is a sea vegetable fiber, originally found in Japan. Now it grows off the coast of South America. Inside your body, it expands and pushes the cellular debris through the digestive system. So anything, any gunk that's coating the digestive system, this is going to get it out. So that is the 5 ingredients in the detox kit. Now, today's day 6, which means you're going to need this on day 8. Tomorrow's day 7, so you're going to need this on day 8. So it's kind of late to order it, but we had to get all the supplies in. We had to get all the ingredients together for you. They just came yesterday, so now we're ready for you if you want to make an order. But weekends are crazy with shipping and whatnot. So if you order today or tomorrow at the latest, you can actually get it on Monday. So that's the 8th to the 14th day of the 21 days. The second part is Qigong. Now, we've already done swing arms, and we've already done the Qi cups. We've done that already. So you're going to keep practicing doing the lymphatic lymphatic swing, and the Qi cups. Then on Monday, we'll give you new Qigong exercises. We're going to introduce you to 2 new Qigong exercises each week, and you're going to practice them every day. The third part is the spirit transcendence. And we're going to post some videos of what spirit dance is all about. We were drumming in the backyard, right, Eddie? Mm-hmm. And we got some video of you dancing multiple ways that you can clarify your perceptions. And then we're also going to go into your subconscious programming and how you can alter your self-limiting beliefs, your automatic negative thoughts. And I grew up in an era where there was a lot of police brutality. And there was a lot of incarceration of people that I felt were innocent. Now, on one level, nobody's innocent. On another level, nobody's guilty. We're not going to go into the spiritual aspects here. I personally was curious about why police brutality was allowed and why it wasn't stopped. And more importantly, what happened to those people that triggered the police brutality and what happened to them after they were incarcerated. So in my 20s, I began investigating, doing research, and I found out a significant amount of the people who were targeted for police brutality and incarceration were actually mentally ill. They could not adequately articulate their reality to an officer of the law, and therefore they were beaten into submission and then incarcerated. And then the minute they were freed, and then once you're out, you don't have a job, you don't have a place to stay. The recidivism rate, that's the rate at which you return to prison, goes up significantly. So mental illness is a significant cause of police brutality and incarceration. Taking away all legalities, taking away all spiritual reference points, just trying to find a middle ground here. So if your son or your daughter is acting out, if they're doing behaviors that are uncomfortable to you and you call the police, there's a very significant risk factor that they may be beaten and die in police custody. So you need to know how to maintain your mental wellness, and this information I want to share with you so you can help a family member not go down that pathway. Okay? So your perceptions. Now, your diet obviously has a lot to do with how you feel about yourself, but your feelings, salty foods, sugary foods, creamy foods, dairy, and flour, and those things actually constrict the blood vessel leading to the brain. And then we don't have clarity in our thoughts, we don't have clarity in our decisions. So that's why the formula for mental wellness is so very, very, very important to me. And I hope I'm communicating this to you to register for the webinar. Now, the webinar is free. However, the replay is going to cost you. This is very different from other situations where the webinar, you pay for the webinar and you get the in 30 minutes or 60 minutes or 90 minutes. It would take at least 7-day retreat where I have you 12, 15 hours a day that we could significantly transmit the information that would have a lasting impact on your life. Now, Eddie, the holistic motivator, says, you got to spoon feed them, Doc. You can't eat an elephant all at once. Spoon feed them. So this is my spoon feeding you to get you to come to the webinar, the free webinar on Friday at 7. So this is the formula for mental wellness, part 2. Now, I'm going to try to make it complete in and of itself. If it's incomplete, you can go to patreon.com, register, patreon.com/DrQLove, DRQI Love. And then you can get part 1 and all the other podcasts we do every Friday night. So I'm here for you. This is an age of fear. This is an age of anger. This is an age of frustration. This is an age of helplessness. And I'm here to bring you self-healing empowerment so you can let go of all of the negative feelings. There is nothing to fear. Fear less, love more. That's our new slogan. I want to teach you calm in the age of corona. I want to teach you quiescence in the space of calamity. I want to teach you tranquility in the age of trauma. So I'm here to bring you calmness during this quarantine. And I know there's lots of voices and there's lots of people pulling at you and lots of people spewing theories. And I'm here to bring a breath of light, a breath of love, and a breath of peace. I'm here to serve you.
The question says, what would you recommend for hypercalcemia and how do you get the body to absorb magnesium?
Wow, that is a really tough question. I've treated several patients with that problem. So that's a magnesium calcium imbalance. And so the body needs to absorb magnesium, that there is too much calcium. So what we do use is nitric oxide, and we can get NO specifically from beets. So you need to drink beet juice. And that is actually part of our 21 Days to Wellness program. You're going to be drinking 3 ounces of beet juice 3 times a day. So for your particular situation, I would suggest doubling. That's going to bring you up to 15 ounces 3 times a day. Calm during the quarantine. Quiescence in the face of calamity. Tranquility in the face of trauma. So any questions that you might have about Asian medicine, about acupuncture, about herbs, about Asian food therapy, any questions about self-massage, any questions about meditation, I'm here and I'm happy to answer all your questions. And while you're thinking about that, although my acupuncture clinic is closed, I'm still seeing people online through telemedicine because I teach people how to use ear magnets. So we use the ear as a reflex point. We use the foot as a reflex point. So we have, let's see, can we do that? Yes, we can. Give me 10 seconds. There we go. This is what I've been trying to show you for the last couple of days. This is called a chi baton. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. You can see that. It says chi baton. And these are footsie rollers. You actually put your feet here and you roll your foot. And this goes on your spine. And you lay on the floor and you spend about 10 breaths and then you roll it up and do another 10 breaths and then you roll it up. So you start at the base of the spine and as a tool to open up the shoulders. So this is one of the products that we sell online. This is one of our signature products for our Blue Dragon Qigong Academy. So the detox kit, the ear magnets, and the chi baton are things people keep asking me, what kind of products do you have? I want to teach you self-healing empowerment. I know you want to take a product. I know you're looking for the thing that's going to solve your problem. I know you're looking externally, but all the answers are inside. That goes against your Western thinking. It goes against your Western upbringing. But the power really is inside. If you keep looking outside, you're never going to find the answers. So,
I have a question for you.
okay.
And please repeat the question. The question is, if I'm doing a belly breathing exercise and I hear sounds coming from my gut over and over from a long time, what is happening? What might be happening internally, and what's a good idea for me to start doing?
Okay, if I'm doing belly breathing and I hear sounds from inside my gut for a long time, what is a long time? Does that mean a long time while you're doing the belly breathing, or a long time
over
for months
time
and
as
months?
you do over a couple months?
Okay, so I don't know if you're doing the belly breathing correctly, but it could be you're eating too much. It could be you're eating at the wrong times. But I would probably say that those sounds are normal, and that there was probably a constriction or an obstruction at some point. And the more you do the belly breathing, you're opening up passages and you just hear things moving. So I would tend to say it's normal, since I can't see you or palpate you.
Can you rebuild cartilage?
Can you rebuild cartilage? The Chinese medicine says you can absolutely rebuild cartilage with acupuncture and herbal medicine. Absolutely, yes.
Another question is, through telemedicine, can you determine if a person is wet or dry, hot and cold to help diagnose?
Through telemedicine. And we do that. This is called the 8 parameters, and it's part of Chinese medicine. And yes, we can do that through telemedicine.
All right, that's about all the questions.
So I want to encourage you to register for the Formula for Mental Wellness tomorrow, 7 p.m. And we will cover what is an emotional enema. We're going to cover the 5 tones. So there's a lot of information. And like I said, we covered part 1 last week, the 5 tones. And then again, if you register in advance and you watch last week's, then you can have more specific questions. So that one mental wellness formula would take 7 days, 12-hour days, to get you to go in and then reorient or transform your operating system to all-embracing love. And you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. So just remember, your health is in your hands. Prevention is the only cure. And you've got to breathe well, sleep well, and eat well in order to be well. I'm your host, Dr. George Xavier Love, for Ask Dr. Love podcast.
Yeah, and the link is in the description for the webinar if you want to click it.